Hey guys, Scott with Need Sobriety. Today I'm going to be talking about cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes, pros and cons. What's my opinion on smoking cigarettes? I had been a smoker for many years. The reason I quit, my addiction of alcohol was so strong, I didn't care about smoking anymore, and I didn't care about eating anymore. I quit cigarettes a few times, and I'm going to go through those things that worked, that didn't work, and maybe give you guys some tips, because I was talking to a friend of mine about quitting, and he's someone that said, "Holy fuck, you really do know addictions." And, you know, anyone that is in recovery, or, you know, a 12-stepper, or, you know, Red Road, any type of quitting is kind of their own unofficial addictions expert. If you ask me, I think being an addict is way more beneficial than taking any shit in school, because you actually know what it is to quit something that takes over your life. So first off, I'll talk about laser therapy. I did laser therapy when I was younger. It worked. It worked to the point of I didn't have physical withdrawals. Did I smoke afterwards? Yes. Why? Because it was in my mind that I wanted a cigarette. Not because my body was craving it, because it was in my mind. So, fuck me, right? What else is in your mind? You know, as us as addicts, shit, we can obsess about things. Obsess. We can go to bed, wake up in the middle of the night, I want to drink, or I want to smoke, or if you're a heroin addict, I want to put a needle in my arm. You know, those fucking things run your life, and you gotta get out of it. Gotta get out. So, another thing I used to quit smoking, and I found out through laser therapy, is cream of tartar. I don't know the exact scientific, and I'm not in any way going to try and portray myself as some science expert, because I'm not. I'm someone that's tried things, and some things have worked, some things have not. Cream of tartar. You mix it up with orange juice. You cough out some shit in the morning, and apparently flushes your nicotine out. And I'm not going to give you a science definition, because I don't know. But I know that I felt a lot better. With detoxing my body for smoking, I did that, and I used like menthol. I'm a big user of eucalyptus. I put like on my chest here, stick it up my nose. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I do it. Things like oil of oregano, stuff like that. Just make sure that you can actually do it. And the person I'm talking about that I, you know, read their mind, I asked them, I stayed on top of them, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna bother this person. I'm gonna make sure that they're actually quitting, and I'm gonna see why they're not quitting. So I stay on top, and I didn't mention smoking. I didn't say, how is your quitting smoking? Because that's going to put that in your head. I said, how is a healthy lung cleanse going? He probably didn't understand why I said healthy lung cleanse. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Healthy lung cleanse? Fucking quitting smoking. I'm not fucking cleansing my lungs. But I'm just, you know, trying not to put the words in. When I hear people talking about alcohol all the time, that's another thing I don't like about Alcoholics Anonymous, is you're talking about alcohol all the time. Alcohol this, I drank, I did this, I did that. And in your mind, you're reliving all those good or bad times. So, anyways, I asked him. He made it past the physical withdrawals. Perfect. About 5 days after the initial quit, I came back and said, how's your quitting smoking going? And he goes, I'm back on the smokes. I didn't shame him. I just said, so why did you grab a smoke? What was it that made you grab a smoke? He avoids the question. Oh, well, it's... So I said, no, seriously, sit down, think, why did you grab that smoke? I know for me, I thought it was gaining weight. I was gaining weight, and I was. But just be real with yourself. Write that stuff down. You know, understand why you're doing something. You know, for me, I found out later with alcohol, yes, I'm an addict, but it also calmed me down. It made me feel like, you know, my self-confidence, you know, went up when I was quitting drinking, but my true self-confidence was not. So whatever the reason is, and then he goes, oh, well, I have a plan. And I said, do you? Now, if I ask you what your plan is, are you going to make something up right now just to please me? Or are you just not going to tell me? What is it? So he ends up saying, when I said that, he goes, oh, I have a plan. I have it written down. I'm like, don't lie to me. You're lying to yourself. You probably don't have a plan, because I know when I was quitting, I told people I had a plan. You bullshit your way of, you know, we're masters of manipulation. Oh, I'm tapering off, or I'm just waiting for 2 weeks. But you don't want to tell people that, because people will judge you. You're scared what people are going to think. Anyways, he just admitted, he's like, you really got this addiction thing really fucking down pat. And yeah, I was going to just lie. So find out why. Why you decided to keep smoking. I know for me and a lot of other people, when you really get down to it, you think you're gaining weight. And you probably are. But just make those healthier decisions. I'll go on with another thing that some people do is vaping. Right now I vape. Not vape weed. I vape zero nicotine smoke. Because I crave it? Maybe. Am I planning on quitting anytime soon? No. I'm happy with doing that once in a while, and I'm okay with that. I can honestly say I'm okay with that. It's not costly. Bought a peppermint, and if I feel like having a cigarette, I will use my little vape thing, and I'm fine with that. A lot of people can do that. A lot of people can't do that. You know, the one thing with vaping is you got to make sure you're not doing it all the time. You know, it's so easy just to grab it, smoke, and put it down. Because you don't need to finish that whole cigarette. So you can sit there sucking back on this fucking vape all day. You're still probably not doing good for your body. And it's convenience. You don't have to go outside in the cold weather and freeze your ass off. You can do it in the house. You can do it in the car. You can do it anywhere. So maybe it's not the best idea for some people. Maybe get a zero nicotine. You know, that might be a little bit better. You know, people have tried smoking cigars. That's just fuck. No, I don't know a single person who's ever actually quit by smoking cigars. I know some people that smoke a lot of cigars, but they didn't quit. Oh, excuse me. I just burped. I've been drinking this new healthy detox juice. Ugh, smells like shit. What else? Where was I? Oh yeah, one other thing that someone tried to quit, and they were actually successful, surprisingly. So there was someone that did not like to smoke a lot of pot. They hated the high. And they decided one day, I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes. If I need smoke in my lungs, I'm just going to smoke a small little joint. Well, that guy got high as shit for a few days, but he stuck to he's only going to smoke pot. It worked. Anything you can do, you know, you'll find your own way. Whether it comes to cigarettes, alcohol, coffee, tea, any of those things. Anything that works for you, do it. But the one thing is, write down why you're going back to that. Why do I feel like crap? Why is this happening? And, you know, be honest with yourself. Write it down. Make a video. Talk to yourself. And, you know, you might learn something about yourself by watching your own videos. Yeah, with that being said, like, you know, there's lots of different ways to quit smoking. Find what works for you, but don't ever let weight gain get in the way of quitting smoking, because that's the dumbest thing ever. You can't... I can't imagine smoking now saying, sorry, I can't imagine not quitting smoking because of weight gain. Once you quit smoking, you start running and using those lungs, getting your heart back in shape. You feel so much better, especially when the weight is off. And that's my little rant about quitting smoking. I'm going to get into a couple other things, like different supplements you